Vivien Leigh, the legendary British actress known for her roles as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind and Blanche DuBois in A Streetcar Named Desire, is often celebrated for her ethereal beauty. Her facial structure, characterized by delicacy and symmetry, perfectly complemented her poised and elegant presence, making her one of the most iconic beauties of classic Hollywood. Below is an analysis of Vivien Leigh's facial features and the timeless appeal that defined her beauty. 1. Exquisite symmetry. Vivien Leigh's face is a prime example of classical beauty, largely due to its remarkable symmetry. Symmetrical faces are often considered more attractive because they reflect balance, which the human brain perceives as harmonious and aesthetically pleasing. Proportional features. Leigh's eyes, nose, and lips are all proportionally aligned, giving her face a perfect balance. This symmetry contributes to her refined, almost regal appearance, which made her stand out both on-screen and in person. Facial harmony. The harmony in the shape and size of her facial features further enhances her beauty. Her eyes, nose, and mouth work together in perfect proportion, creating a sense of visual equilibrium that draws the viewer's eye effortlessly. 2. Almond-shaped, expressive eyes. Vivien Leigh's almond-shaped eyes were one of her most striking features. They were large, expressive, and framed by naturally thick lashes, which gave her a mesmerizing gaze that captivated audiences. Her eye shape is particularly flattering because of the slightly upturned outer corners, which contributed to her overall feminine appeal. Intense gaze. Leigh's eyes were not only beautiful in shape, but were also highly expressive. She had the ability to convey deep emotion through her gaze, whether it was vulnerability, strength, or passion. This expressiveness was a crucial element of her acting talent and greatly enhanced her screen presence. Defined eyebrows. Framing her eyes were her delicately arched eyebrows, which added to the overall elegance of her face. Her eyebrows were well-shaped, with a gentle curve that followed the natural line of her brow bone, further drawing attention to her eyes and making them a focal point of her beauty. 3. Delicate nose. Vivien Leigh's nose was another defining feature of her beauty. It was small, straight, and perfectly proportioned to the rest of her face. Her nose, while not overly prominent, had a delicate shape that complemented her other features without drawing too much attention to itself. Classical elegance. The subtle elegance of her nose fit the classical ideals of beauty that were prized in the early 20th century. It gave her face a refined, aristocratic appearance, which perfectly suited the sophisticated roles she often played. Soft bridge. The bridge of her nose was soft and gentle, further contributing to the delicate balance of her facial features. This lack of harshness in her nose shape helped maintain the overall softness and femininity of her face. 4. Perfectly shaped lips. Leigh's full lips played a significant role in her facial appeal. Her lips were naturally well-defined, with a prominent cupid's bow that added to the femininity and allure of her face. Balanced fullness. Her lips were neither too thin nor overly full, but perfectly balanced, contributing to her classical beauty. The natural fullness of her lower lip, paired with the slight upward curve of her upper lip, gave her a slightly pouty look that was both alluring and elegant. Seductive yet refined. While her lips had a seductive quality, they were never overly exaggerated. This balance between sensuality and refinement made her face ideal for the close-ups, so often seen in classic cinema, where subtle expressions of emotion played a key role in captivating the audience. 5. High, defined cheekbones. Vivien Leigh's high cheekbones were a defining aspect of her facial structure. These gave her face a naturally sculpted appearance, adding to the refinement and elegance of her overall look. Natural contour. Her cheekbones provided a natural contour to her face, accentuating her jawline and adding depth to her facial features. In an era before contouring makeup was popular, Leigh's natural bone structure provided the kind of sculpted beauty that makeup artists often try to replicate. Youthfulness and sophistication. High cheekbones are associated with both youthfulness and sophistication, and Leigh's defined cheekbones helped her maintain a timeless beauty throughout her career. They gave her face an uplifted, elegant appearance, emphasizing her femininity and grace. 6. Delicate, heart-shaped face. One of the most charming aspects of Vivien Leigh's beauty was her heart-shaped face, characterized by a broad forehead that tapered down to a delicate, slightly pointed chin. Feminine and soft, the heart shape of her face gave her an inherently feminine and soft appearance, which was enhanced by her high cheekbones and full lips. This combination made her look both youthful and elegant, qualities that contributed to her enduring appeal. Tapered chin, her slightly pointed chin added balance to her face, contributing to the harmony between her jawline and the rest of her features. This subtle tapering at the chin, along with her defined jawline, completed the heart-shaped silhouette of her face, further adding to her overall attractiveness. 7. Porcelain-like skin. Vivien Leigh's flawless, porcelain-like skin was another key element of her beauty. Her pale complexion contrasted beautifully with her dark hair and vividly expressive eyes, creating an almost ethereal, doll-like quality. Smooth and radiant. Her skin was always smooth and radiant, giving her a youthful glow that became one of her most defining features. The clarity of her skin added to the overall elegance of her look, allowing her natural beauty to shine through without the need for heavy makeup. Timeless appeal. Leigh's porcelain skin helped create a timeless quality to her beauty. This flawless complexion, paired with her classically structured features, made her look as though she could belong to any era, a characteristic that has kept her beauty relevant and admired even decades after her passing. 8. Elegance and poise. Perhaps one of the most important aspects of Vivien Leigh's beauty was the way she carried herself. Her poise, elegance, and grace were not only evident in her physical appearance, but also in the way she moved, spoke, and engaged with the world. Regal presence. Leigh exuded a regal quality that elevated her natural beauty. Her confidence and poise in front of the camera added depth to her facial expressions, making her look even more striking. She possessed the kind of grace that made her look effortlessly elegant, whether on or off the screen. Timeless sophistication. Leigh's beauty was not defined by trends or the fashions of the time, but rather by a timeless sophistication that has kept her image iconic for decades. Her facial features and the way she presented herself combined to create an image of refinement and femininity that has made her one of the most enduring beauty icons of classic Hollywood. The timeless beauty of Vivien Leigh. Vivien Leigh's facial structure epitomizes the ideals of classic beauty, characterized by symmetry, balance, and delicacy. Her almond-shaped eyes, high cheekbones, delicate nose, and full lips created a face that was both captivating and refined. Paired with her porcelain skin and her heart-shaped face, Leigh's beauty was not only striking but also enduring, making her one of the most iconic faces in film history.